agriculture, it's kind of key to the relationship, isn't it, between Israel and Africa? Israel has a lot of agriculture tech. There's the water irrigation, of course, and seed programs and all the rest of it.
Right.
And, of course, there are these exchange programs, and that brought young Joshua Mollel to Israel from Tanzania. And tragically, he was brutally murdered by Hamas on October 7th. I just want to ask you, I mean, this was a young African man who was literally ripped to pieces on camera by Islamist terrorists. What has been the reaction, both in Africa and in the United States, to that?
There's been a doubling down. So what we saw as that was happening, as all the images were coming out from October the 7th, we have a lot of African colleagues, but particularly Sudan and Nigeria, they basically said to us, that happens to us every week, meaning when they saw what Hamas did, they're talking about Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen in Nigeria, or as you're in Sudan, whether it's the Janjaweed or whether you have now the RSF, these different fights and clash. There are millions of Africans being displaced and killed and tortured and all these things. So they understand what extremist violence is. So for them, it was a doubling down on their stance where Israel is concerned. There's a great deal of love that was being poured out. There's a great deal of understanding. And when they saw specifically that story about Joshua Mollel, and we shared it as did others, my son did a specific article on it, and not just the killing of that young man, but the celebration around it, and then the mutilate, just all these horrific things. Many people, even those who were not in the Israel space or anything like that, we saw on social media, their response was, it was an eye-opening thing. For them, they saw Israel was always the problem. It was the aggressor. Israel. Yes, ma'am. So when they saw that, they took a step back and they went, wait a minute, this young Tanzanian boy, what does he have to do with the Israeli-Palestinian conflict? And it caused a lot of controversy. It's still rippling right now.
Yeah, that's that was one of the most difficult images from that day.
Yes,
and